Hey, good morning, y'all. Happy Tuesday. I think it's the 11th. Is it the 11th? Yeah, I think it's the 11th today. Uh, it's a beautiful April day here. It's like already in the low 60s, a little bit after, right around 20 to 10 or so. I just wanted to show you a little update on my garden now. There's seeds coming up now. I've got uh, different flower seeds and different herbs in here. So we're going to see what actually comes up. But so far, I've only got out of, I think, like 35 seeds or something like that I put in this corner. One watermelon seed that took off. Now, I think these are cucumbers. Um, I know that's lettuce in the center that's sprouting. This is Thai basil, this one plant here. That's cherry variety of cherry tomato that I got from Wally World. I forgot what kind of tomato this is. I'm pretty sure this is that. Let's see. Yeah, this is that heirloom. What was the name of it? This is what it is. I'll show you. Heirloom chocolate cherry. I saw this over at the. This is actually one of the Twin Oaks. Nightmare, stay here. Nightmare's off on his own this morning. So yeah, this should be interesting. I'm going to give these guys a nitrogen boost using some stuff around the house. I'm going to get into that in future videos. What I basically did was I took some small raised beds. These are like 2x6s by 8. Uh, I I recently literally had to purchased. I didn't realize these were somebody else's, and I've been gardening these uh, beds for a month after asking the manager if it was okay, and miscommunication. A month later, $100, and I own two raised beds. But it's cool because I've done some upgrades with the chicken wire and whatnot. In all likelihood, I'm gonna, because of the vermin around here, meaning the hawks and shit. I'll probably end up putting chicken wire over the top because uh, now. And by the way, this is if you're wondering about the chicken wire, Tractor Supply may still have it on sale. It was 50 foot by 2 foot with this mesh for $24.95. And that was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks. Oh well, geez, actually, it was almost a month ago now. So yeah, so most of these plants in here are actually from the nursery, and as you can see, they're doing really well. One of the things that I'm jacked about and was surprised because whereas the potato sets haven't taken off yet, the onion sets that I purchased from Wally World for $350, you can see them. They're taking off, man. And there's nothing. Oh man, a fresh, thin sliced onion and thick sliced tomato sandwich with a little mayo and maybe some bacon and lettuce, fresh out of your garden, man, on a Friday night while you're chilling with a beer. Man, there's nothing better. Might want to throw a slice of grilled cheese on one of the on one of the slices of bread or bun, whatever. But you get my meaning. Now these roses, these are in honor of my mom. My dad used to raise roses for her, and it was these yellow roses in general, are part of the reason why I ended up in Texas in the first place. I was recently texting back and forth with my sister Cheryl, who I've recently reconnected with, and she and I were talking about my our mother's favorite, flower being yellow roses, and how that was kind of odd. Of all the colors of roses, and there are are various different colors, but yellow roses. And it was almost for me, it was when I had thought about that before leaving New York back in 2019, early 2019. It was like having an epiphany. Like, and I know it's going to sound crazy, but it was almost like the Matrix was leaving me a course correction early on that I needed to be somewhere. So uh, that's kind of how I live my life. Nightmare, get back here. So I hope y'all are having a wonderful Tuesday. If you don't have a garden growing, by the way, these are I got some corn growing in the back here, and various spices and whatnot growing in here. This is going to be an interesting spices and actually flowers, I think, growing in here. This is going to be an interesting box. The reason why it's black is to kind of like, I know it's going to absorb some of the sun, but hopefully it'll stay in the skin. I don't know. I'm kind of winging it this year, to be honest with you. Uh, and by the way, this cheap ass floodlight from the Dollar Tree sucked ass. So I'm going to have to replace that with probably an upgraded one because I like the idea of having a floodlight right there. Have some fun, man. For me, this has always been a great way to relieve some stress. Uh, and now that I'm in Texas, I can grow shit that I could never grow in New York. Uh, and the whole idea, and play around, man. I'm pretty sure I found the purple broccoli at Wally World, but I found the purple cabbage at the freaking Twin Oaks nursery. And as you can see, I got those are the burgundy pole beans, and then in here these are either sweet peas or I'm not honestly sure. I'm pretty sure that's what these are, sweet peas. So maybe it's possible somehow the watermelons ended up down here. I'm not sure because those actually do look like watermelons. But regardless, I'm going to have to come up with something else to fill in that corner. So if you actually watch this and you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments, man. Help me fill in a corner of my garden. So I hope you all have a wonderful day again. I think I'm repeating this message. Uh, just keep moving forward. I was listening to Dave on the X22 report this morning, and so much shit is going on right now politically. You just got to keep riding the waves out, man. You're going to make it. You gotten this far. The world is waking up to the difference between being awake and being woke. I suspect agencies with alphabet names are going to have to disappear in the future, in the very near future, before this war, this spiritual war that we're in, before it can end. They have to end. Because recently released terms that they're considering being extremist are things like red pill, which actually came from the movie The Matrix. And the one that gets me is based. So based is a bad term. But the one that really kills me and was news to me, is Chad. Now, I don't know if you've seen the most recent Matrix episode, I guess, or whatever. Anyway, they have a character in there that's apparently also a director normally. He's done the John Wick movies. And the character's name is Handsome Chad. Handsome Chad. Well, Chad apparently is alphabet alphabet agency code for alpha male. So if you don't believe that they're trying to destroy the strongest and bravest, consider the fact that that's one of the terms on their fucking list. Something that that translates to them as meaning alpha male. So Nightmare rolled around. Nightmare rolled around in the freaking in the dewy grass down here, and he's like literally soaked. The funny thing is, before summer's over, the ground will be cracked, and I'll be dumping like instead of dumping, I think I did between 6 and 8 gallons this morning between all the gardens. You got to kind of judge it, take a look at the soil, feel it, and go by that. At least, well, I guess I can do that, seeing as I've been gardening since I was like 4 years old. But man, the world's going to shit. So have a backup plan. This is kind of mine, at least for now. And when it comes to the bullshit in your life, I am I am dealing with some major bullshit that I'm not even going to mention here. But it is beyond belief. It involves somebody blatantly lying. Blatantly lying. Because they don't like me. Does that sound familiar? Liberal. Now, funny thing is, this person wants to believe that they're conservative because they're kind of part of the military, but their system is so screwed up that if they were to be freaking, well, I won't get into any more details, but person's situation is not good, and they've chosen to fuck with me. And you know what how the old saying goes, fuck around and find out. Yeah. Right now, I'm just going to flat out say, hey, God, I need your help today. I do. I need the wisdom to say the right words. I need the patience to know when to say those words. Please, dear Father, guide me to righteous goals worthy of my time and effort. Get me through this bullshit that I'm dealing with presently. Please, dear Almighty Father, creator of all things seen and unseen. Please, dear Lord, I beg you. And protect and guide President Donald J. Trump, all the members of Q, the members of our military, our law enforcement, our emergency service workers, our educators, and especially Vets for Child Rescue, so that united with the good patriots of the world, we can put on your full armor, pick up our swords of light and truth, and in one sound voice defeat the dark forces of evil that continue to prey upon your children once and for all. And please, dear God, help us awaken as many as we can before it's too late in this war to save your children. Amen. I hope y'all have a wonderful Tuesday. Like I said, man, if you're not gardening, what are you doing? That little container, the black storage container, yeah, you can't even see it from here, but I'll see if I can see it. You can almost see it. Well, the one that's right around the corner, that's a perfect example of what you could do inside a window with light. You don't even need light. You can buy a $20 lamp from Walmart. That would be enough. Y'all have a wonderful day. God bless. Stay safe.